There seems to be a time and place for everything, but there are some feelings, some emotions that feel like there's no time and there's no place for them, for someone. Whoa, that one flew out. Okay, okay. You are very strong. You're strong enough. When the strength card comes up, it's not just like, this is not just like your standard, like, oh, this is somebody who's been through the trenches, has the means, has the capability of overcoming pretty much whatever is thrown your way. Surprises. There are some surprises that seem to have thrown you for a loop. But as Spirit is saying, there's strides you can take to get through these feelings, because there is a time and a place for these feelings, these emotions. Sorry, I had to pause. I put my sweater on. I was feeling a little chilly. This feeling of being cold, it's not like normal, like, oh, it's a little chilly. It's like almost a feeling of being chilled to the bone. A feeling of something has hit you harder than most anything you've ever been through. It's almost like whatever has happened that's put you in this state of like where you can't process your feelings or your emotions. You are meant to have... What are they trying to show me? The Nine of Fire. Almost like you're at the end of a journey to this wish fulfillment. I almost said wish fulfillment. The wish of having your Ten of Cups, your destiny. It is your destiny to have this Ten of Cups. That is your truth. You are destined for this kind of love, this kind of overflowing of, I want to say, I know it has to do, like, Ten of Cups has to do with, like, the ultimate happy family, happy life. But there's also a sense of, like, peace. Like, feeling peace, finally, after going through so much pain, so much hurt. And then that's funny because right on top after those two, you have love, which in this tarot deck is about unity and everything in the universe. And then the Wheel's Fortune. There's something about the way you love, the way... Do you see how the strength and the love... There's both lions here. You're not afraid to put your hand out in places to people. It's like you stick your hand out and it has been bitten so many times, but you keep putting your hand back out. You keep reaching out. You keep going. This pain, this feeling of being hurt so much and going through so much pain has not stopped you from putting your hand out to others, to love them, to help them, to give them the benefit of the doubt. It's like, in any other person, ordinarily, this would make them become jaded, make them become cold. But there's something about you where you do not do this. You almost just, you say, yes, I have been hurt. These people have hurt me, but that's not everyone is like that, right? And I think this mindset is what's turning the wheel. Something is going to turn. I'm hearing, those old grandfather clocks where you can hear the ticking back and forth with a little thing that in the bottom of the clock where it's moving back and forth. I can hear it ticking. It's like there's almost like this countdown. It's like something is on its way to you. It's not there yet, but it will be. You just have to give it time. Patience. I was just shuffling, trying to get my mind going. And these two fell on top of 3-3. 3 of air, which is 3 of swords, and 3 of cups. There's been a lot of heartbreak when it comes to maybe collaborating with others. 3 of Cups is like community. There's some heartbreak when it comes to community for you. Maybe there's some emotions there that they feel out of place, like there's not a time and there's not a place for you to feel these emotions because maybe you haven't allowed yourself to be in this state again, like almost like you've isolated yourself and put yourself into like a hermit mode where you are going deeper inside of yourself to figure out, well, why does this keep happening? What is the meaning behind all of it? It's like this feeling of needing to know all of the answers, but there is something about understanding that not everything is supposed to work out. Some things have to fall apart. And the 8 of water. It's in the guidebook it talks about, not everything that glitters is gold. And there's this feeling of where you may look at other people who have these communities, who have these friendships, these teams surrounding them, and it's almost like a feeling of, well, why can't I have that? What's the matter with me? But there's something better. The reason it didn't work out is because there's something better for you. A better situation, a better people, better... I don't mean to say that, people... there are better people than other people, you know what I mean? But like, the right people for you. the people that would, you know, uplift you and not pull you down. There has been temptations, the devil energy, of feeling bound to certain situations and people from the past, but you're not. It's understanding that and then walking away to maybe stuff situations, ideas that you've never considered before. It's like a steady progress, because like this is something that's going to take time to build and grow. It's like you planted a seed and now it's starting to grow and you're starting to see it happen slowly. And there's that feeling of being sucked down into that temptation again. Or even those emotions of feeling heartbroken because you don't have this community, this support, these friends, this love. I just fell out. Get back in there. The strength flying out at the beginning of this video is very, very telling message of saying you have the strength to overcome this loneliness, this feeling of like you're just meant to walk a path alone, which is not true because you have spirit. And you can always depend on them to be there listening. They may or may not always have an answer for you, but they are always listening. They are always there. Sometimes they can't give you an answer. Sometimes no answer is the answer because you're not supposed to know, or you're not ready to hear what you need to hear yet. It's almost, there's this thing about understanding that when we don't understand our dreams or when we can't remember them, it's because we're not ready to yet. That is your spirit's way of protecting you. When they don't give you an answer or they don't show you the way, it's their way of protecting you because there's something you have to move through yourself. Or maybe it's not the right time, not the right place. But being in this hermit state has led you to the feeling of, yes, I know what I want, I know what I need, I know where I'm going. But why aren't things catching up for me? And they're asking you to show a little more compassion, a little bit more empathy towards yourself. It's like understanding that just because we want something doesn't mean we're always going to get it when we say we want it. There may be reasons why you don't have whatever this thing is yet. It could be because you're not ready to hold it, or it's not here yet. There are things that are beyond our comprehension sometimes. It is just in it is in spirits. They see things that we don't see. They know things that we don't know. You know what I mean? There are ways and places you could go to find a place for these emotions and a time. Maybe taking time to sit with yourself and spirit, or whatever you believe in, and giving them all of these burdens, telling them how you're feeling, and almost like offering up these things, because if we cannot change it, if it's out of our control, then we need to release it, because ultimately, if we cannot do anything to change it, there's not really much we can do. Now, if there are ways that you could change your situation, or what have you, then yes. But sometimes it's better to just give up, not literally give up, but offer up these emotions, these feelings, these thoughts, so they're out of your head, out of your conscious, so you can make room for other things, right? I just saw the star card, so hope and healing. A needing of balance. Okay. $11, $12. Wow, that's crazy. There's a 3, but no 13. We have 12, 12. 11, 12, 14, 15. You're missing the 13. That could be significant for somebody. 7, 7, 7. 2 11s. So Aquarius has a lot to do with your 11th house, your community. Also could be 1111 for an angel number, and I just rolled it again. Seriously, it came out twice. So that's very significant. 3. Third house is Gemini. 7, Libra. 5th house is Leo. 6, Virgo. 9, Sagittarius. This could be significant zodiac signs, zodiac houses, special numbers, just to clarify who the message is for, or they could be special dates that you need to pay attention to. Birthdays. Seeing 3, 2, 1 now. All right. I love you. I hope this message finds you well. And remember, sometimes letting go of things we cannot control does us more good than to hang on and try to force our way to figure out the answers, if that makes sense. I love you.